Hey everybody, it's your boy Edwardo Jackson, CEO, founder, creator of Cinema Draft and the CD3D token. Welcome to AMA Wednesdays. All right, so this one will be an interesting update. It might be, I would say, a medium length update. Depends on how many questions you all may have. So thanks to everybody who stayed up or got up early, wherever you are around the world, to tune in for the latest updates with CD3D, Cinema Draft, and our Draft Stream game product. And also just wanted to let you all know that unfortunately we had a slight hiccup in development this week with Draft Stream. Things have been pushed back a little further, maybe about another week and a half. Our program or our product manager got COVID, so prayers up for Divya, but she's young, strong. I'm sure she'll pull through just fine, but we're just trying to work around her absence. And so thoughts, I guess the cliche, thoughts and prayers out for her, but hope she gets well soon. And we are tweaking the background. I hope to run another internal test this week, so hopefully I'll have some good results for you guys about that next week. So let's start with on our FAQ page, where people always want to know about CD3D. I guess the first thing we should look into is a staking update. It's been every week we should probably do a staking update, see how our tokens are accruing, giving out 10,000 a day. No, 20,000 a day. I'm sorry. That was the last. That was the last staking pool was 20,000. Was 10,000 a day. Now we're up to 20,000 a day. Hold on. Let me get into my MetaMask. Will MetaMask let me in? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Goodness gracious. All right, so let's get old Mel Rob's staking wallet connected. One of our success stories here. Bought herself, I guess, about 400 CD3D. We've staked it all along the way, and she's run up that 400 CD3D to, well, I guess we're going to find out in a second. If this ever connects. Want to show out when we got company. All right. So anyways, this is our staking address. We boiled it down to a bit.ly for you, which you can find here. Ignore the one that's on this page right now. We're in the process of getting this one switched out. This is the old staking pool. And actually, while we're waiting, if you're connected to the old staking pool, it might be worth a look to take a look and check out the old staking pool. If you still have tokens left over in there, get them out. If you leave them in there, nothing will happen. You just won't accrue any more tokens. I'm pretty sure we're all staked out over there. Let me get Mel Rob's wallet up there. Okay, so yeah, see, this is empty. Oh, getting Mel Rob's wallet up there. Anyway, but yeah, we had a nice run. It's over on this old one. So definitely come join us in the new staking pool. See, yeah, active, no active ones ended. So we'll go over to the new one. And it's waiting to connect to Mel Rob's wallet. All right, there we go. Woo! Damn! 1,668% APR. Wow. So she's run up roughly 400 CD3D through 3 previous staking pools to over 7,000 tokens, which she's staking, and she's getting another 2,400. My God! All right, so yeah, current price, I get it. It's pretty low. No one's a fan. We're a little over 2 cents right now. We've got no utility. We're still a few weeks away from both the DEX and Draft Stream running concurrently. But let me tell you, once we get Draft Stream up running, especially once we get that up and running, and people have to acquire CD3D tokens in order to play. All y'all who staked, who want to trick off some CD3D into our game, you're welcome. And all you all who've been waiting on the sidelines, first of all, get it while it's cheap right now, because once we switch over to game mode, and the only way you can win real money at our game is to have CD3D tokens. They're going to start coming in short supply. We're going to flip that whole supply demand dynamic like 180 degrees. It's going to be beautiful. So look at, so she's basically run her stack up to almost 10,000 tokens off 400 purely through staking. And look, all y'all who are taking advantage of staking, kudos to y'all. This is free money right here. When CD3D is $1 or $2 this summer, this is going to look like just so much free money that it is. I mean, this is nuts. I mean, I almost don't want to tell anybody about this because it's like the more people we tell, the lower this APR will be. But you know what? I think it's time to send out a newsletter. So to all those who may not be aware that we have staking going on right now again, or that the former staking pool ended, that there's a new one to jump into with even more. I was going to call it dividends. Sorry, even more free tokens given out daily. So if you aren't staking yet, come over here, stake your tokens. Very easy to do. Make sure you have yourself a MetaMask, like our girl Melrob here, and your assets. And we actually have, if you check out last week's video, last week's AMA, I unstaked from the previous pool and staked into this current pool. So feel free to go to our YouTube, which you can find over here under community. Go to our YouTube channel under, should be CD3D AMAs. Under our playlist, here we go. Under playlist, we have, CD3D AMAs right here. You can click under here, and you should check out the last CD3D AMA Wednesday from what was that? February 2nd, 2022. All right, so that's your staking update. Congrats. So, and also looks like under our proof of burn and lock, it looks like I am behind on my homework. Looks like we had another tranche of, oh yeah, here we go. So liquidity came up. So I need to relock these tokens from a few days ago. Damn, the 6th. Wow, I'm sorry, I've been slacking a little bit. My bad. So I need to relock these for another 30 days. So another 500,000 will go into our liquidity wallet, and we'll hold on to those. Since we're already staking 600,000 tokens in 30 days for you all, we're going to sit on this 500,000 CD3D tranche until we are ready to host staking on CD3D Dex, which is moving right along. Hopefully, we'll be testing it out in a week or so. We've put the final touches on our design just today. You're going to love it. All these grayed out boxes you see here will have actual function utility by end this month, and we'll be able to host token sales. You'll be able to create your own tokens. This actually is missing one. It should be also create token as well. Farming, liquidity. So we'll have staking, we'll have trading. You can provide liquidity. You can farm those tokens out, aka staking, and just kind of grow what you have. It's going to be beautiful. You guys are going to love it. So I can't wait, because that means we're generating revenue, and that's also, once again, even more value for your CD3D tokens, because anything with CD3D, like when the price to create a token, or if you're going to host your own token launch on CD3D Dex, you get a discount if you use CD3D. So even more utility for your CD3D tokens. And of course, with every transaction takes place with CD3D, that 10% transaction fee, helps us all. Goes the bulk of it goes towards dividends. So even if you're not staking, you're just hodling, you'll be getting dividends just holding on to tokens as well. All right, what else? What else do we need to take a look in on? So proof of lock and stake. So that's the latest update on that. Looks like community jackpot funds isn't up for another 2 months, which is good, because we might actually have to extend this out another 90 days before we take advantage of it, because I'm not exactly sure how much time we'll have with draft stream. But if we have at least, 40 days or so of draft stream play, then we'll start rewarding the community, those active players, with their justly earned tokens. Still out. We're still sitting on a ton of ICO token sales. We're looking to kick off CD3D decks with a large ICO token sale using our batch auction function. So we'll see how that all plays out when CD3D Dex is ready to debut. And I guess, and also I guess the advantage of doing a large ICO token sale on CD3D Dex, besides showing off our awesome platform, is that especially once the supply demand gets flipped, it's going to be more expensive to buy CD3D tokens, and also we'll have all restrictions on the max amount that you can buy of CD3D tokens right now, which is maxed out to, I believe, 150,000 CD3D tokens per transaction. I think it's maxed out at that. Those will all be, taken off for our own hosted ICO token sale on CD3D Dex. So buy in bulk, especially while they're cheap, at our CD3D Dex token sale. What else do you guys want to know about? Well, we actually have a new contest for you all. That's right. We have a new meme contest for you guys, and let me explain to you how it all works. So this is a movie-themed superhero contest. 3Ders, check it out. We are doing superhero films. So with this contest, we want you to give us your best CD3D superhero memes. Once again, giving away 500 CD3D tokens to 5 lucky winners who Team CD3D chooses to have the best caption and banner/picture. The top winner of the contest, in addition to winning 500 CD3D tokens, will get your own custom-made CD3D movie card, kind of like this. Like, your face here with a drafting soon, and we'll make a nice little logo for you. And then stamp it with the Cinema Draft and Draft Stream logos that you can wear with pride. And then if you want, turn to an NFT. I don't care. Go crazy with it. Make it be your new avatar. I don't know. And also, this also draws attention to the fact that we have started to run some of our select Drafting Soon movie title cards. Inventing Anna, which I'm definitely looking forward to, drops late Thursday night here on the Pacific time zone on Thursday night, or aka midnight Pacific on Friday. Inventing Anna debuts on Netflix. Looking forward to that. Also, Kimmy actually will be dropping midnight, I guess technically tonight, or later on today. It comes out on February 10th on HBO Max. That's directed by Steven Soderbergh, starring Zoe Kravitz as, I think, a paranoid hacker who lives in Seattle, my hometown. Awesome. And is actually shot in Seattle, too. Much love to the 206. So very excited to see what locales they use for that. And then the other one we have is Bel Air, which also debuts, I believe, on Sunday, February 13th on Peacock. Okay, Peacock. Yeah. That's all I got to say about that. Except for that this is actually a dramatic reinterpretation of The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Basically, what if The Fresh Prince of Bel Air were a flat-out drama? Or maybe even a dramedy. So I'm intrigued to see how this turns out, based off of, written and directed by essentially a fan flick, a fan film made by, I want to say his name is Morgan. I don't remember his actually. His first name is Morgan something. Anyways, Morgan did a piece of fan fiction that 5-minute, kind of like a trailer to a fictional series called Bel Air, where they reinterpreted the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Will Smith's TV vehicle back in my younger days that really lifted him to stardom. It's basically a dramatic reinterpretation of that, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I tweeted it, retweeted it. And it really did make the rounds to the point where Will Smith himself caught wind of it and has gone all in to produce it. He's backing it all over his social media and stuff. And so I'm very intrigued to see how it turns out as a drama. I'm not exactly sure how long. Let's find out how long this is, because I think it probably works best as a half-hour drama. But if it's an hour long, I don't know. I might be pushing it. So let's see what it is. And that's the other thing, too. I think we're in a time where more often, I come from a time where it used to be you would only do dramas that were like an hour long. And now half-hour dramas are becoming, more and more in vogue. So if this is half an hour, it would actually make a whole lot more sense. So I'm curious. Let's see. Season 1. Let's see. Do we have a runtime? We do not have a runtime. Let's see. Dreams and Nightmares. Please be half hour, because half hour would be like the perfect time. If it's an hour, they might be stretching it. And we do not have any other. Yeah, we do not have any other details. Anyways, regardless, I'm gonna watch it. If it's an hour, I'm scared. If it's half hour, it'll be okay. I'm trying to see, are any other names in here that I recognize? I recognize Cassandra Freeman, Coco Jones. Don't know her, but easy on the eyes. So mostly, probably working actors, but for the most part, fairly lesser known. No real stars that I've seen. So this is cool. This will give a lot of people their shot. So this will be interesting to watch. All right. Anyways, enough free advertising for the Peacock Network. Basically, back to the movie theme contest. How it works, basically. So come up with your superhero themed CD3D meme. Follow us on Twitter if you're not already following. Make a caption on why you love CD3D and using a superhero meme. Like and quote tweet. You guys know how to quote tweet now, right? You click here, you click quote tweet, and it has the original in there, and you add your tweet on top of it. Quote tweet the original Twitter link, which I'll be posting right after this video is done. Quote tweet the original the original banner to this and the original post to this, and then make sure you use the hashtags CD3D, drafting soon, and super CD3D. Dun, 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 dun. That's a superhero. That's the Superman theme for those of you who are like not ancient like me. All right. And make sure you submit everything in by 12 p.m. GMT or UTC, whatever you want to call it. So basically 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 a.m. Eastern time, February 15th, which I believe is next Tuesday. So we can announce the winners on next week's AMA Wednesday. All right. And this will be, and you also have to fill out this form here to make sure you qualify. I guess we have to add that in there too. We got to fill out the form here to make sure you qualify. So, all right. So make sure you do all these steps. We'll clean this up right before I tweet out the official the official link. And good luck to all of you. 500 CD3D tokens, 5 lucky winners, plus the top vote getter wins their own drafting soon banner with your face here. All right. Good stuff. So that actually brings me to an end of most of my news and updates. Good week in crypto generally, or at least a bounce back week so far. We are mostly tied to BNB, so that's also why our price is still struggling. BNB is our number one pair on TokePi and elsewhere. So as BNB goes right now, while we have no utility, so do we. So keep racking up those free tokens on staking. If you're buying, keep buying those cheap tokens. I'm telling you, we are very close to having it all pay off for you, and or at the very least, you getting into a lot of different draft stream of contests for damn near cheap to free. And with that, I formally conclude the update portion of this video cast. And I see we've got several people listening this week. Welcome. Willkommen, bienvenue. Any questions from our listeners? Now's your time to shine.
You know I have a question or a comment. This is Aisha.
Woo! Welcome back. You have been missed. What's going on, Aisha?
Oh, well, I'm actually supposed to be working, but I finished enough work to where I can actually fall asleep without guilt tonight.
Well, good. Well, hard work never killed anybody except for, before we had child labor laws. So, anyways, what's on your mind? What you got this week?
Well, what I'm thinking about, all right, so my burning question and desire. Every time you bust out that top 10 wallet list, I'm like, did I make it this time? Where's my wallet address?
Oh, have you been doing some swapping, some hand to hand, some buying on the open market? Should we check?
I did a little bit, but when we went back, when I claimed my rewards and all my good staking and stuff from the old dodo and re-dodoed up, I have to say, when you said the word dividends, I was like, that's where all my 10% here and 10% there went. And I wanted to ask if anybody else's, did anybody else's wallet increase? Does mine decreased? But, I understand the game. I understand the fee and how we all benefit. How do I get to be a whale? I want to make a splash. I want to make a big splash in our tiny CD3D pool.
Well, I will tell you this, Aisha. I mean, to be top 10, you have to be, really hitting a lick. First of all, it would take you 3 max transactions to get this high. But like I said, 2 cents a pop with plenty of supply out there. It wouldn't take, it would take some, but it wouldn't take that much relative to other tokens. As far as the top 10 go, obviously the debt account will probably forever lead the way with 40 million burned at the beginning. And I thought I told the developers that we did not want the debt account to accrue dividends, but here we are. So anyways, once again, it makes it a little more scarce for everyone else. So, over time, it'll be more valuable to the rest of us holders. This vesting right here, these are our liquidity tokens, which are locked under a team finance contract. The remaining tokens for the team tokens, which are dispersed every 90 days now. These are also the community jackpot fund tokens as well. So all the tokens that are basically chilling in a vault somewhere is under the Legion Network vesting, also known as team.finance. This one here, this is the ICO token account. These aren't going anywhere until we have our next ICO token sale, which, like I said, will probably be at the beginning of CD3D DEX's debut. This one right here, this is the marketing wallet. And this one also we'll be using a lot more of these throughout the year to backstop some of our more audacious guarantees when it comes to draft stream. I'm looking to host million, 500,000, maybe even 2 million CD3D prize pools, really get people excited and jacked up, and especially early on when the price is so low of CD3D. Hell, it might take 1 million CD3D to get people to turn out for one of our prize pools. But this is our marketing wallet, so you'll see some activity with this throughout the year to backstop some of our guarantees and giveaways. This one is so this one I believe is. This one this is either the old, hold on, which one is our current mining? No, 2FC, all right, and the old mining, 351. Okay, so this one I believe is, Pink Sale 6033. Which one is this one? Hold on, I forgot. Let me see which one this one is. This one is a contract. It's almost what's in the contract? 1 million? Huh. This one I'm pretty sure we've used before. I can't remember which one it is. It's not that this one is Pink Sale right here. This one is our current staking wallet, which, I mean, this actually might even be more than we had last time. Do you remember, Aisha, how many tokens we had in the last pool at its height? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't. Let me think. Was it like
Was it
250 or something?
It was like I think we peaked like 300 something thousand. So people know the power of these damn. You know what it is people know the power of staking, and people have probably earned so much staking in the previous pools. They just keep doubling, tripling down. They're putting it all on black, letting it ride. Damn it.
Hey, that's the game.
Yeah, there you go. This one right here. Oh, this is interesting. This one, Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm a dummy. This one's Ape Swap right here. This one's Ape Swap. So almost 1 million tokens available in Ape Swap. So if you want to level up, Aisha, I guess that's where you can go. Or if you're looking to dump your tokens, all you paper hands, looking at you, China chat, come holler at our girl Aisha. She's buying them over the counter, hand to hand, same time, man, same time.
Same time. Now wait a minute. You first, then I go.
But she's good for it though. I've actually, yeah, she is trustworthy though. I've dealt with her straight up in a hand to hand, so to speak, in an over the counter sale. So she's definitely good for y'all. Check her out if you're looking to divest yourself early. Shame on you, but yeah.
Right.
This
Look,
right
if I can't buy them from you, I'll happily reform you into staking.
There you go.
It's for the good of the token.
Yeah, I mean, get them free and cheap while you can, because these are the salad days will not be this easy or cheap. I promise you. This one looks like this might be the very first. Is this the first staking pool? This one's another contract, so I don't control that one. This one right here looks like it's not our savings account. Our savings account isn't even top 10. But this is another one that we control. I'm trying to remember which one this is for. Oh, duh. This is the team wallet. So as you can see, no one's really selling on our team wallet. Right now, the only disbursements have been to a couple of employees who have been earning out some of their rewards. And as far as I know, they're hodling because they know that, 2 cents is just a joke. We're just getting started here. Oh, speaking of, Aisha, do you have an update for the world on your potential your potential price prediction challenge?
It is coming soon. I don't have a date, but it is coming right now. My work schedule is all over the place and I'm trying to adjust to it, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen soon. On the outside, I'm thinking maybe we'll get it started at the end of the month. And go for like a May 1st prediction. That'll give everybody 2 months to get their act together.
And actually that actually would probably be perfect timing because we'll probably be ready to go by the end of the month with CD3D decks. So we can get people before the decentralized exchange launchpad is debuted, and so we can still have it in its somewhat dormant state like now, and then we can really see just like how all over the place the guests will be and how close someone gets the ball to the hole, so to speak.
Okay. Well, then that will be on my calendar. That's what the date we're going for. Then you hear it, people? That's the date we're going for. So start thinking about your predictions because I am so serious and sincere about this token, and you should be too. Because I mean, where else are you going to? Where else are you going to get in as such an early adopter where you're getting it for cents? And with the potential for this to blow up. Like, I mean, this game, the product of this coin is in demand and there's nothing like it around. Get some.
And once again, Aisha does not work for us. She's not been paid or bribed otherwise or tokenized for these comments. She is of her free will, off the top of her dome. She does not work for us. This is not scripted. But we appreciate you, Aisha, being CD3D superfan #1. We appreciate your support and for buying up them tokens.
Ooh, I do have I have an update about the token itself. I don't know who monitors the token price like I do.
Okay.
Okay, apparently, probably all the people who don't have faith in it, the paper hands. Paper hands. Listen, if you've been monitoring the coin price and you saw it drop down to 0.017. Check the price now. Our price has gone up like 30%. It's now 0.02. 0.022? It's
Yeah, last
0.022.
time last time I saw it was 0.022, and like I said, it's mostly tied to the price of BNB, most likely, and also rebound in the market overall. I mean, all crypto took a hit the last couple of weeks. We are officially in a bear market, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, right, at least until we get some real utility, we just kind of go sideways or kind of go up and down within a fairly narrow range. I mean, if it holds true to other bear markets as far as like the BNB price itself, then it may be a while until we see 500 again. But that's why you create a token that has utility. That's why you give it cool features like dividends and other ways you can participate and interact with it. And that's why over time, regardless of what the market's doing, as the game and the DEX goes and the launchpad goes, so do our fortunes.
Yeah, and I mean, thinking about it, I'm just thinking about, the mathematics of it. And granted, our token value has gone down and everything else has gone down. Now, while things are kind of creeping up and doing their business, just looking at the mathematics of it, the token, how happy would you be if your Bitcoin or your ETH went up by 30%? Or even, one of those, those coins that they're worth, where you buy like, a million of them because they're like 0.000001, for a token.
Mm-hmm.
When you buy a whole bunch of that, say you buy about a G's worth, $1,000, 1,000 USD, and it goes up by 30%, you're happier than a pig playing in mud. Our token just went up 30%. I'm happier than a pig playing in mud.
Well, and another thing to keep in mind too is that, and I covered this a little bit last week about how we've had some naysayers on our road to getting this, bringing CD3D to market. People who disagreed with our tokenomics, who thought that we should have just put out all of our liquidity all at once and then let the market trade it around or whatever, or people who thought, oh, well, why don't you do auto liquidity and all sort of stuff. And I mean, last week was a rough week for auto liquidity. I mean, there were, we can say a nice little RIP. And is it on this one? I don't think it's on this one. That probably would have been too much gloating. So it's not on this one, but it's on my other profile. Or basically, we're talking about the demise of SafeMoon's auto liquidity or swap and liquefy, as it's normally called. Where basically, with every transaction, part of it goes into part of it goes into providing liquidity. So if there's like one BNB worth of transaction fees, then say 0.5 BNB goes towards liquidity, and then the other half of BNB worth of tokens goes towards liquidity. And so we're not doing that. We're doing it somewhat differently. We're doing it with the whole, and actually you can check out our tokenomics on our homepage. All you got to do is scroll down. Everything's pretty much on here, guys, by the way. All you got to do is kind of scroll down here. We cover all our tokenomics. And if this is enough, we have the white paper and the light paper, which details a lot of stuff I'm going to tell you. But this part right here, our liquidity, 20 million of our 100 million tokens. Well, one of the issues I have with SafeMoon was they were one of the progenitors of just ridiculously huge token sizes, token supply sizes. I mean, it was like 4 quadrillion. Who has time for that? So that was red flag number one for me. But number two, after a certain point, I won't say it's like a Ponzi scheme, but after a certain point, there's just no real profitability to be had with that token because it gets caught up in its own liquidity. If you have, a quadrillion, tokens out there in circulating supply, and with every transaction, even a popular token like SafeMoon, you're creating liquidity for it. Eventually, you're going to end up swamping your own demand and supply. Right now, with CD3D, we have the opposite problem. Right now, we have too much CD3D out in the market and not enough demand because we don't have any utility yet. Nor do we have the ridiculous marketing budget that SafeMoon had, and we're not taking out billboards in Times Square, any of that cheesy stuff. But once we flip the script and we get DraftStream up and running, CD3D decks up and running, people using the token on both the decks and in the games, and helping that whole economic engine start, and people, starting to hold outside of staking more and realizing dividends. Jeez Louise. I mean, you're going to see it totally flip, where now all the CD3D that's available now will be gobbled up, and we're only releasing 500,000 CD3D every 30 days into the general liquidity pool, of which we'll put roughly 70% on our own site, CD3D Dex, and then 30% on other exchanges or other sites for farming and staking. So it's going to get real in the field pretty soon. And the thing that I like about managing our liquidity this way is that over time, especially with utility and popularity, it's only going to put more upward buy pressure on the token. It's going to create more demand than there is supply, versus a SafeMoon where you've got, I don't know what, 1 or 2, quadrillion circulating supply. And then every time someone makes a transaction, you're adding even more liquidity into that. It's nuts. It's crazy. I mean, so they eventually had to retire it. They admitted that it didn't work. They turned off Swap and Liquify on SafeMoon version 2. Now, SafeMoon version 1, which I was talking about, essentially admitted defeat by having to come out with a version 2 where they redeemed your SafeMoon tokens 1,000 to 1. So 1,000 of your SafeMoon version 1 tokens would get you 1 SafeMoon version 2 token. So that kind of admits that they had too much damn token supply to begin with. And number 2, when they turn off the Swap and Liquify, they basically are admitting that auto liquidity doesn't work, especially with a ridiculous token supply like they have. And we can just take a look at this real quick. And I know I'm kind of belaboring a point here, but I just want all the haters who will look back on these videos in years to come, who had something to say about the way we're running operations here, whatever. I'm not saying that I'm like, some sort of Back to the Future Doc Brown visionary or anything, but goodness gracious. I'm not saying this is economics 101, but it doesn't take too much foresight to see that SafeMoon version 1 had too much token supply, and auto liquidity led themselves into a liquidity trap. And if you want a little more information on liquidity traps, I'm always pumping my little article, the second portion of this article on my Blacks in Bitcoin blog, Rug Pulls, Price Manipulators, and Liquidity Traps. Oh my, I wrote about this almost a year ago. It still holds true today. It's second section here called the SafeMoon Liquidity Trap. I would suggest you check it out. It's worth a read.
I'm definitely going to read it.
I'll put it in chat right now. Y'all enjoy. I won't put it in the notes. I won't put it in the notes to this video because y'all seen it already too many times. But anyways, so I'm sorry. I had to get my soapbox for a second there, Aisha.
That is quite all right. One of the things that I talked about, I'm sure I put it in the chat probably a number of times, and I probably even talked about it on the AMA. Just letting people know that you've been in this game for a long time. And one of the wonderful things about CD3D is that it accounts for, it's like with coming up with the tokenomics, you've managed to learn from all the mistakes that all these other tokens have made in the past, and just,
Try to, man.
But it's just like using those as a cautionary tale. Okay, we're not going to do it that way. We'll do it this way to avoid that trap. I see where that coin went wrong. Let's fix it up over here. So you've made provisions for so many different things that have gone wrong with other tokens. So it's just fantastic. I really appreciate what you've put into the tokenomics.
No, I appreciate that. And I've been in this thing for a minute since I first really wrote about it back in March of 2013. I've just been obsessed with Bitcoin and crypto. But and it's going back to the SafeMoon thing. If you got in anytime after this point right here, you just haven't made money. You really haven't. Or if you got in at the top here, you haven't made money. And they recognize that they abandoned ship on version 1. And you can see, look, it has its little spikes here and there or whatever, but all these people who have these delusions that ever reach a cent or whatever, it's a mathematical improbability. It just is. 1 quadrillion. What are we doing, people? And then in SafeMoon version 2, I can't say it's that much better because did they do 1 quadrillion again? Oh my God, these guys never learn. Hold on. Let's see, a million. So a billion. Hold on a second. A million, a billion. Okay, so 1 trillion, which is still too much. In my estimation, anything over. Honestly, I think anything over 10 billion. But if you're doing over 100 billion your token supply, that's just too many tokens. I mean, then you're a novelty act. I mean, yes, a lot of people want to buy a little bit of nothing for something, but there aren't going to be there are going to be more failures than next Dogecoins. I mean, Dogecoin honestly is just like a fluke of nature. It really is, and there's very little holding up from returning back to its meme coin depths. I mean, yes, Dogecoin. I mean, Dogecoin. Besides the whole meme culture around it, fundamentally, it's a pretty bad token, a coin. It's just, it's unlimited supply. It's just all the things that's wrong with crypto today. So, but people love it. So kudos to them. But you're not going to make the next Dogecoin if you're going to come out with a 1 trillion cap token supply. You're just not. Just to stop kidding yourselves. And this is from a relative OG in crypto. I've seen them all. I'm an admin in the Black People in Cryptocurrency group. 19,000 members strong on Facebook. We see every manner of project trundle through, a lot of them, ill thought out or a lot of hope pies or air pies they're hawking. And it's just please learn from other people's mistakes. And look, and yes, there is still a chance that CD3D may fail, but I'm telling you this, it won't be because I didn't think through the tokenomics or I didn't study other people's mistakes and try to create utility value for a game that I've been personally working on for about 7 years now. All right.
Looky here. I will not entertain failure of CD3D. Nope. And for all you haters out there, unhate yourselves and make some money.
Well, what was the line that Keyshawn Johnson said back in his prime? If you got a problem with Keyshawn Johnson, you got a problem with yourself. You got a problem with CD3D. You got a problem with yourself. All right.
That's right. Unhate yourself.
Unhate yourself. I like that. That's cute. What any other questions or comments?
I don't think I do at this time.
Anyone else listening want to chime in? This is your time to shine.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Hey, what's going on, sir? Yes, hi.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I want to ask, is there going to be an app? Is there going to be an app for CD3D games, or is it just the website? I want to understand how it works. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so all right, so you can get a little more information if you go to cinemadraft.co. That's our company's main site. And as I liked to have stressed during our token sale period, we are not a token project. We're an actual company with employees, tax-paying, United States-based, whatever. We're a real company. So if you go to our company website, you can learn a lot more about the Cinema Draft company and also our game Draft Stream. We've got, this is the explainer on the CD3D token, but this is the explainer on the Draft Stream game, which is going to be coming out later on this month. So basically with the game, you'll be able to, so there'll be a few levels to it. We'll have some free rolls where people can play and win free money. We'll have some free rolls where people can play and win free CD3D. But the real money is going to be at our CD3D paid games where you pay CD3D to win more CD3D. So to give you an example, and when I get into the game mechanics, you can watch this video to learn the game mechanics, but I'll give you an example. Let's say we have like a 1 million CD3D prize pool with, say, I don't know, 500,000 CD3D to first, right? and we're only charging, I don't know, let's say 110 CD3D to buy in. At today's prices, I don't know, what's that times? That's like $2.42. All right, pretty reasonable, right? So of that 110 CD3D buy-in fee, we would take 10 CD3D for, as our commission for the company, or what they call rake. And then the 100 CD3D would go towards the prize pool. And so the object would be to get as many people to play, to fill up the prize pool before the game runs. But if the game runs and we don't have a million worth of entry fees into the prize pool, because it's a guaranteed prize pool, we would fund the difference. Let's say, I don't know, let's say only 1,000 people played or whatever. So let's say there's only like 100. Yeah, let's say there's only 100,000 CD3D, and we're like 900,000 CD3D short, which would be catastrophic or whatever. We would put up the remaining 900,000 CD3D from our marketing funds, and then so that we could ensure that the winner would get their 500 CD3D number one prize. And so you would play the game. So that's how you get the utility of CD3D into the game and into the gaming system. And whoever would win, the prize, they could hold on to it, use some to play some other games or just cash it out. And, and then they would have 500,000 more CD3D, and it would cost them 100 CD3D to enter. So that's just like an example of how CD3D plays into our gaming economy. And the game itself is based off of popular movie and TV streaming services like Hulu, Netflix, Apple TV Plus, based on the North American market. So if you live outside the U.S., it might take a little extra study to kind of get good at the game, but it would be open to all. All you would really need to do if you ever wanted to put up some CD3 to win is to have a Web3 compatible wallet and give it a whirl.
Oh, wow. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice explanation. Thank you so much for explaining. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I hope that. Yeah, and I hope that answer your question. And like I said, if you want to learn more about the game in general, you could check it out right here. Or if you want to see, some of our previous iterations of Draft Stream and also the other Cinema Draft game that we play off of, you can go to our YouTube channel, which you can also find directly from our site under Community. And we have playlists galore. There's something like 300 or 400 videos on this site, so you can definitely kind of sort through. You can go check out, what is it, CD3D? Yeah, CD3D playlist. No, I would probably. Hold on, there's more. You can go under Cinema Draft Tutorials. It'd definitely be under there. I think there's like a Draft Stream quick start guide that goes off of the previous spreadsheet-based version. Once we have a more complete version of the workable site, I'll start recording videos for those. I'll make it as dead simple as possible for you guys to play the game. And you can also look through some of our the Draft Stream channel. This is when we had our 11-month run of testing the game about 2 years ago. So you could also get helpful strategy and hints from some of the old videos in here. Or you can just go through the Cinema Draft podcast, which is the official weekly podcast I will start running again once we have the site up and running, where I had guests on and we'd talk about different top 5 movies or people and stuff like that. But mainly we'd also have a strategy section where we'd also discuss different strategies for the Cinema Draft game. So it's all there laid out for you. If you ever want to get really good at the game, we've got a lot of strategy videos, a lot of entertainment videos, a lot of stuff there for you to get good at the game. Because we want everyone to be good. We want people to take the game serious, because you could really potentially win a lot of money at this. And just in our test versions over the last, I guess, 4 or 5 years, our best player, a guy who goes by the handle Gamble24x7, as in Gamble 24/7. I think he's won a combined $5,500 playing a free-to-play game. So, you never know. You never know. But thanks for the question, 5-star. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right. Anyone else? Questions? Ask me anything. This is your time. Yes.
How do I get to be a beta tester?
Well,
I'm all signed up.
I will tell you this. We will have, once I'm somewhat satisfied with our internal tests, I will open up beta testing to the community. There may be some prizes. There may not. At least depending on how much testing we need, we may forego prizes. But trust me, there'll be plenty of free rolls and stuff once the sucker is up and running for real. So just sit tight. As soon as it's ready for public consumption, I'm gonna inform the community. I'll let y'all have at it. All right.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna put sprinkle a little CD 3D in my wallet just in case.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, keep some handy. Keep some handy.
I gotta keep some handy for the betting pool too.
Oh, we had another question from five star.
Yeah, I wanted to, as in case I don't know if I missed it. You said the game is launching end of this month, right?
We're hoping end of this month, early next month. We're doing testing and tweaking right now. I mean, I'm not. I am a bit of a perfectionist, but I'm not going to like hold it back if it's not like totally perfect. But it had some ways to go, but we're getting really really close. We're like weeks away, not like months away.
Okay. My other question is there any like marketing, promotion, for people to get to know more about this stuff? Maybe when we are live, when it's launched, any form of marketing preparation ahead, as in form of to bring in more investors to the project.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna tailor a marketing campaign around. Well, depending on which one is ready first, whether it's C3D decks or draft stream, we're gonna ramp up like a marketing campaign probably within a week to 10 days ahead of whenever its debut, actually is. Right now, because like there's not a ton of utility to the token. I mean, and our resources are still a little bit threadbare. We're not gonna spend marketing on stuff, or we're not spending marketing money like right now. But as we get closer to the actual debut of the game, we're definitely gonna ramp some marketing money up. I already have some money earmarked to do some marketing. We'll definitely get our girl Cynthia Jabert involved again, our TikTok superstar, the first lady of C3D, I like to call her. She definitely brought some people out during our token sale. We'll do some AMAs. I mean, aside from AMA Wednesday, I'll go into other people's platforms, do some AMAs. We may even recruit the good people over at BSC Army again. We had a good experience working with them, and they definitely helped to get the word out. So, and there might be a YouTuber video or two. We'll just have to see how much bang we can get for our buck and what audience we want to target. But yes, we do have marketing planned, but we're not doing any marketing right now until we're definitely sure we're within close range of launching.
That's very good.
Yeah, you want to get them excited, but like, I mean, you can't. I mean, I'm not Justin's son. I'm not going to do like an announcement to the announcement, right? I mean, I'm going to keep you guys. I'm going to get you guys whipped up in a lather when it's time to actually do something. I hate it when you get like, when you get like totally, I mean, it's kind of hard to sustain, true excitement over, months. I mean, we're not all Aisha right over here, right? I'm excited because I know what I'm working on. But I mean, you guys, I just want to make sure I get you guys whipped up and people who are new or just discovering the project. I want to get them excited about the project when they can actually do something with it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Your explanation is quite satisfactory. Yeah. I really appreciate the work you're doing, because to be sincere, all my stays in crypto, I've had just a few projects I've seen that come with this seriousness and this zeal from the developers and from the owner himself. So I really appreciate what you're doing, and I wish and I pray that it will be all successful.
No, well, that means a lot to me, and I really appreciate that. Thanks. I've definitely put my life on the line with this thing. So we've definitely, a lot of good people are putting a lot of good hard work on this. I mean the designs, everything. I mean, we've got good people on this. So I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. That will be all for now.
Yeah. Oh, I also, just out of curiosity, where are you calling from?
Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria.
Oh, excellent. Nice. What part of Nigeria?
I'm in Delta State right now. That is Asaba.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Welcome Nigeria. Thanks for joining the C3D community. We are truly worldwide. I'm over here in the United States, West Coast. Aisha, I think, is the central United States. We've got our developers who are over in India, our community management team, which is in the Philippines, and we got our boy Foster over there in Nigeria. I love it. Bringing the world together through gaming tokenomics. All right. Any other questions or comments?
There's nothing wrong with being fired up for long periods of time.
I mean, like I said, not everybody's you. You're obviously this is what you. I mean, I'm fired up. You're fired up, but most people, especially in crypto, they got short attention spans. So that's the reason why I'm definitely appreciative of your interest and support, because, like I said, it can. I mean, most people. I mean, the paper hands. You know who you guys are. Well, actually, they're not listening, but we know who they are. It can be hard for them to sustain this type of excitement. So I appreciate you. I appreciate all you do.
Hey, I appreciate you and what you're doing and what you've been doing. And I've learned a lot from you, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
As I have with you guys. I mean, I was actually looking for that video we did, and I for life, I can never remember which video it was, when we actually went to Coin Tool and started, creating like an Aisha coin or something, and saw how like dead simple it is for anyone to make like a token. I mean, it's really simple. It inspired me to add that function to CD3D Dex because it is fairly simple. And so I've learned a lot from you guys as well, and hopefully we will learn and earn together as we go through our CD3D journey.
Amen.
All right.
And so it is. Make it so. Engage.
And so it shall be done. Anyone else have anything they want to chime in? It's actually, thank you all for your contributions this AMA Wednesday. Some Wednesdays, just me talking to myself or to my team. Shout out to George, Alan, Miss Suss, and Paolo and Polonier over there in the chat. Appreciate you guys. But I appreciate all and any feedback and questions from the 3Ders. You guys are what keeps the community together. And, we're a smaller bunch. I know we start off with over 10,000, but honestly, they're mostly paper hands, bots, freeloaders, people who had no vision. This is a place for vision and long-term holding and long-term excitement. So I really do appreciate your all support. So it's not just me talking to myself, because I do that enough as it is. I'm an only child. So thank you all for coming out this morning or evening, wherever you are around the world. Last call for comments or questions. All right, going once, going twice. Thank you all for tuning in for another AMA Wednesday. I'm Edwardo Jackson, CD3D and Cinema Draft CEO, founder, creator. We will be back next Wednesday, 10 a.m. UTC, 2 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Central, 5 a.m. Eastern, some 15 hours from where I'm at over in the Philippines. Wherever you are around the world, we'll be back next week for another update, hopefully a more tangible update on the C3D token project and DraftStream decentralized app game. Thanks everybody for watching, listening, lurking, stalking. We'll be back here same time next week with a winner to our meme contest. Make sure you check our social media shortly, because we will have all that up for you in a short while. Thanks everybody for listening and participating, everybody. Hodl, stake, learn and earn. We out.